Evander, first game as an Oiler, and you got your first goal. How good does that feel?
Yeah, it's always it's nice to contribute, on a new team coming in, and you want to show what you can do. And obviously, it was great to get the boys on the board early, and everybody kind of took off after that.
Is it more fun playing with McDavid than against him?
Well, I think that's pretty evident. He's a hell of a player. You see the speed and the explosiveness, especially when he's crossing over. So, it's nice to have him on our side.
You referenced yesterday about the two best players in the world and the opportunity to play with them, but tonight it was a well-balanced effort, all forward lines contributing. What does that say about this hockey club?
Yeah, it was great. I think all four lines literally contributed tonight, and that was great to see. Hyman was really, really good tonight. Leon was Leon, and we got some other depth scoring, and it made it easy for our team to roll lines and keep the foot on the gas.
The last couple of days, there's obviously been a lot of traction in terms of how busy you've been. A couple of days ago, the TSN interview aired yesterday. You had a media conference with the Edmonton media. Today, was it just nice getting back on the ice and focusing on a game again?
Yeah, I think so. I think, when you get on the ice, you kind of put everything else to bed, and hopefully that continues. So, like I said, it was great to be back out there. It's been a while, and I'm looking forward to Monday.
Well, and I kind of wanted to follow up on that because it had been 6 weeks since you'd play a pro game. There's no substitute. You could work out forever, but there's no substitute for game competition. How'd you feel?
Yeah, I mean, especially the physicality. When you're hitting guys or getting hit, it takes different types of energy out of you than when you're just skating. So, I know I played a few games in the AHL, but obviously I'm very familiar. The NHL is a different beast. So, it was, like I said, it was good to get one under the belt, get the legs reacclimated to the speed, and get going here, and I'll be better on Monday.
In that respect, is it good, especially playing the game you do, to feel a body or two on you? You took a little nick up. I mean, does that physical part of the game also engage you and fire those muscles going?
Yeah, I think so. It was one of those games where I feel like we were just kind of we were chasing a lot. There wasn't a lot of zone time. But yeah, taking a stick to the face probably got me going more than anything. So, I guess it was good.
And you touched on something I wanted to ask you. As a team, did you feel like you had to create your own energy? Because even when they got down, it felt like they were playing kind of passively. How is it to try to generate energy in those type of situations?
Yeah, we got up 3-0, and you can kind of maybe feel the game starting to get out of hand. There's nobody in the building. But them scoring, I thought we had some good responses when they scored, and made sure that they didn't regain any momentum or continued momentum.
Hi, Evander. Considering, you were just asked that it had been a while since you had played a game, and that was in the AHL, but it's your first NHL game this season. All things considered, how did you find that it went as you kind of got your legs under you and as a first game?
Yeah, obviously there was some rust, some timing issues, getting the legs going, all to be expected. But, like I said, the boys really did a good job as a group, taking it to them and finishing off the opportunities we scored on. And, it was a good first game. I mean, there's really not much more to say other than that.
Your inclusion here has allowed, at least right now, for Ryan Nugent-Hopkins and Zach Hyman to make up, along with Zach Cassidy in the third line. What did you think of their performance as it pertains to the team and rounding out that group as a top nine?
I memean, they were great. Nuge, Cass, and Hyman were, maybe our best line tonight. So, obviously, they were really good. They finished their chances, and if they can continue to do that, and obviously I'm going to get a lot better here with Connor and Yamo. So, I'm liking how things could possibly be looking in the near future.
Yeah, I got two for you, Evander. You've scored lots of goals. You've been around the league a long time. When you're away for that long and you watch the puck cross the line like you did early in the game, is it still like a bit of a thrill? Is it still pretty cool to score an NHL goal, even when you scored as many as you've scored?
Yeah. I mean, it's nice. It's been a long time, as I said earlier. And when you get to a new team and you're being brought in to produce in your first game and early on in the first period, definitely is a good feeling. So yeah, I would say so. And like I said, it was great. I know the boys were telling me they hadn't scored first in a long time, so it was nice to help out in that way.
Yeah. And, the Oilers team that you played against and the Oilers team we've been watching here for a long time, it was pretty top heavy, right? They had two really good lines, and then as the bottom six sort of struggled to produce. Tonight you got three lines, and I think the line we would call the third line, you just said might have been the best one you had. Is that a different look from an Edmonton team than maybe you'd seen for a while?
For sure. Just being out there with them, you look at our top three lines. I mean, our DR's line was great tonight too. He had a great goal there at the end. I think, you look at our team now, you see the balance in the lines, you see the offensive flair that everybody can bring. It's dangerous. I think, we're going to continue to play a heavier game and be more engaged that way, and I think that'll only help us as well.